Hello everyone, and welcome back to our new corner of the internet. It's your host, ichino-ani here. And guess what day it is? That's right, it's June 23rd, a wonderful Monday in 2025. Today we've got a super exciting paper from the archives, one that's really making waves. Especially if you like how computers learn to create amazing things. It's kind of in the computer graphics world, but with a big helping of machine learning smarts. The title is, now get ready for this one, Nabla R2D3, effective and efficient tree diffusion. Alignment with taught rewards. Phew, that's a mouthful, isn't it? And if you want to be a super adept, you can find it at http://rxiv.org/2506.156xx. It's long, I know. So, boys and girls, what's the big puzzle this paper is trying to solve? Well, imagine you want a computer to make a super cool 3D model, like a dragon or a spaceship. It's really hard to get them to look, perfectly awesome and realistic. Sometimes the computer models don't quite understand our instructions, or they don't match what we humans think looks good. Our textures might be a bit off, or their shapes, their geometry, might be a little wonky. It's like asking it to build a Lego castle, but some bricks are floating in the air, or it doesn't quite look like a castle, right? A big part of the problem is that it's tough to teach the AI what a good 3D object is. Because, we don't have enough super duper 3D examples to train a good 3D judge or a 3D reward model. But don't you worry, our clever researchers have come up with something called Nabla R2D3. It's a super smart impulse way to make these 3D models much better. And a really cool trick is it uses taught rewards, so rewards from flat pictures to help. Think of it like this, it's easier to tell if a photograph of a cake looks yummy than it is to judge the whole 3D cake model just by looking at its code, right? So this Nabla R2D3 method looks at the 3D object from different viewpoints, like taking photos from the front, side, and back. And it uses these taught judges that know what good taught pictures look like to give feedback. These judges can check if the picture looks pretty, or if the shape in the picture makes sense. Like if a cat's ears are in the right place in the photo. It's a type of reinforcement learning. Like when you teach your dog a new trick and give it a treat for doing well. This helps the 3D model learn to be better, to create things that look good from all angles, and avoid weird stuff like unexpected floaters or bits that don't belong. When it builds on another smart idea called GFlowNet, which helps it learn efficiently and robustly. You might be thinking, ichino-ani, this sounds super touchy. How does it help us in our everyday lives? Well, in so many fun ways. First, think about video games. Imagine game creators being able to make incredibly detailed and unique 3D characters, worlds, and all those cool items much faster. This means new games could have even more amazing graphics, but like tons of different things to see and do. Maybe a custom character could look exactly how you dream it. Second, what about movies and cartoons? Making those awesome 3D animations and special effects takes a lot of time and effort. This Nabla R2D3 could help animators create breathtaking scenes and characters more easily. So our favorite animated movies could become even more, wow, visually spectacular. And third, let's talk about virtual reality, or VR, and augmented reality. R. You learn and those cool goggles and enter a digital world, or when you see digital things in a real world through your phone. Or this technology can help create much more realistic and detailed 3D objects for those experiences. Like, if you're using an app to see how a new sofa would look in your living room, this could make that virtual sofa look super real. Almost like it's actually there. It's pretty neat, huh? So how is this Nabla R2D3 different from other ways of doing things? Well, the paper says that some older methods, like just regular fan tuning, sometimes get stuck or don't learn very well, or sometimes the AI learns to cheat the reward, getting a good score but the 3D model still looks a bit funny. That's called reward hacking. But Nabla R2D3 seems to be more consistent and gets good results pretty quickly, without forgetting what it already learned. Then there are methods called lifting from drag, like one named Diffusion. These also use 12 pictures to help make 3D things. They can be a bit unstable, like a wobbly tower, and sometimes they make strange 3D objects that look good from one side but weird from another, the Janus problem they call it. Nabla R2D3 is different because it works directly with 3D models in a smarter way. so it's more stable and avoids those problems. Plus, it's faster if you want to make lots of hint things. They also compared it to something called grade slints, which is like another way to guide the thread creation process using scores. And guess what? Nabla R2D3 was not only much faster, like making a model in 8 seconds instead of 5 minutes, but the results also look better. So, it's like this method is both a speedy Gonzalez and a careful artist. And that's our peek into the world of 3D creation with AI for today. Super interesting, right? Join me next time for more exciting discoveries. Bye bye for now.